see what he can find next time. But Takedo marches forward.
Yeah, and that means that our last match of the first round here is going to be Itabashi Zangief versus Daigo Umehara. Sure, many people are excited for this one, and I can guess who they're rooting for.
Look, no one wants to root against Itabashi Zangief. He's got a big heart. Everybody loves a Zangief player. I'm not sure as many people love an Abigail player. I still think he's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's exciting. I love the matchups. Daigo, I feel like he's been playing good Street Fighter too. He's not just been sort of grinding his way out. I've liked his decision making. It's been confident. It's been weird. Like we've seen the variety of buttons. He seems like he's feeling it a little bit in a way that maybe he hasn't always been in some of his recent performances.
That's kind of how Daigo plays, right? When he's playing well, it's always a little weird, isn't it? I mean, even when he loses.
That's what makes him so close to, like, so impressive to so many, I think, is he plays, I think, from the heart. I don't want a more complicated way of saying it.
Yeah.
He's playing his own game. He's playing by feel. He does the homework, obviously, but, yeah, he makes decisions.
He still leaves some blanks in his answers, right? He's like, well... there might be a solution to this, but maybe I'll just figure something out in the match.
He's like
these headphones. He's
how does this work?
Yeah, it's a complicated life that Daigo lives. No one quite knows what he's going to do, not even him.
He lost the USB 50-50 6 times in a row there. Gave up.
Yeah, he was not having it. Donning those green headphones. Man, headphones seem to be a big problem today. Consistently, everybody's struggling out there.
Plugs in, settles down. And again, maybe after poking some fun at Takedo's tape measure, maybe wishing he had a little of the same right now.
Yeah, everybody makes fun of it until suddenly they don't think the monitor's at the right angle, huh? There's a glare, you know.
That's right. I mean, it is, look, there's an undeniable element of silliness to the tape measure. There's some theatricality in there, no question.
Oh, yeah.
But it's absolutely real that you need this at the right angle. You want to have your stick at the right angle. This was a big deal for the early Evo as well, is like getting that right, making sure the stick position was proper for us to make the transition to console.
Exactly. I learned my lesson about this the hard way. You know, Timberland boots have always seemed so strange to me until it snowed in Japan, and then suddenly I understood what the function of those particular shoes were. It's like, I can't move 5 feet without almost falling on my face. Well. If only I had something big and clunky with a lot of grip on it.
That's what it took. Like how long were you in SoCal?
My entire life. Like, what did you?
You've seen snow.
No.
You know it's slippery.
A little.
It just didn't. No.
It never came to me. You know.
I grew up in Chicago. It's unbelievable to me, like how sheltered.
Sheltered. I just live in a place with wonderful weather.
65 to
Yeah,
well,
it's
like a little hotter these days.
35 degrees warmer in Southern California right now, and about 100% less snow.
Yeah, a little snow in Tokyo. It's a little bit of winter magic here.
Yeah, the best part is, like, I was like, man, this snow here in Tokyo is wild. Like, I was like, I'm not prepared to deal with the snow, right? Obviously.
It's just like,
but every single person I talked to was like, man, that snow was like unlike anything I've seen here in Tokyo in a long time. And I was like, of course. Oh, look at Daigo go. He had an assistant help him open the fridge.
That's right.
Cracking a cold one with the boys. He almost handed him the Red Bull. He was like, oh, you want one of these, right? Oh, dang. He's smooth. You know what the best part about that is?
I like that you call that smooth.
Yeah,
that
was I was
you might say the opposite.
I gave him credit for it, but like in my head, I don't know if he like thought that through or not. Like it played so well that you just got to give him credit.
And Sejam, I gotta say, like, you just set up the entire sequence that makes Daigo's uppercuts so terrifying. It's like, wait, did he crunch the numbers on that one? Does he see straight into my soul, or is this just like a nut?
Or did he just assume this guy came over to grab the Red Bull and I had already taken a drink out of him? Like, who knows, right?
I don't know, flash kick? I don't know.
So in the meantime, he has locked into the Zangief. It's not Itagale, it's Itabashi Zangief this time. He might feel more confident in this matchup.
I think it's certainly got to be more familiar.
Round one.
You don't look like you're buying it.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a grind. It's possible, and it is true that I do think that if Zangief can corner you in this matchup, he can come back against Guile from basically full life.
Right, exactly. That's always the threat in a matchup like this. It's a grinder.
He's explosive in a way that Abigail might not be quite as explosive in the corner.
Yeah, Abigail's just explosive everywhere.
But the sort of humming and hawing was this. In the most situations, Guile's fairly dominant over Zangief, so.
Yeah, about 90% of the round, and most positions on screen, Guile's going to be comfortable. Oh!
The old dash up EX.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that'll catch Guile players off guard, right? These kind of scenarios where it gets a little bit more of a slugfest is what he's looking for, but Daigo's ready with the anti-air. He's evening up this life pretty quickly.
Yeah, and that's really what Itabashi or any Zangief wants to do, is go in there and create those kind of crazy situations, a little bit of uncomfortability. Daigo keeping it settled down.
Yeah, that knee, a little bit more recovery in this version, so Daigo ready with the flash kick. The jump in, this time not a punish.
Almost there.
Takes the throw in. Daigo, yeah, again, still rocking this V-trigger too.
You know he wants the flash kick.
He tried it right there.
He did, yeah, that's why I got hit.
Does he go to it again, or does he wake up throw is always the question.
Oh, so tight. That was perfect. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, cool little trick off that EX SPD with the crouching medium kick and just snuck in that light punch one. Anti-air, yeah, he still gets to recover in time off that back fist attempt at the start of the round.
Itabashi showing us why he's one of the very best, but still some work to do.
Yeah, it's a tough match, right? You got to move your way in the entire time. Those down forward heavy kick anti-airs are so specific, but
I will say there's a joy to this kind of match as the guy playing against zoner like Guile wants to maintain that control when you're trying to thread the needle, find your way in. So satisfying when you get in and really potentially psychically damaging.
Yeah, when you sense their panic, right, that moment. Oh, he might have got him.
I think he got him. There it is.
Caught Daigo taking a sip. He's going to get pressure here. Still full V-trigger. Oh.
Whoa.
And what was once a
tiny
perfect.
pause. Oh, dash up. Doesn't complete.
Takes the V reversal. Now Daigo's got space to work with, and he dashed right into an EX boom.
Looked like he might have had time to block, but the EX says no. Game one to the beast. I find my heart shifting a little bit to Itabashi. There was a small note of sadness.
Yeah, you watched him move all the way in through 150 sonic boom.
It's such a mighty struggle.
Yes.
It's like watching one of those nature films.
You're rooting for the gazelle?
That's, well, some of the time, right? Until you see those two lion cubs. Switches.
Oh. Yeah, brutal crush counter for Itabashi there. He can't afford to deal with that kind of stuff. In this matchup, like, booms are enough to deal with, right? When you start getting clipped by stuff like these crush counters, it's impossible.
And Daigo, smelling blood, bullying him the whole way through.
Yeah, that's the part of the documentary where I usually turn away. I turn on something else. I know how it goes after that.
David Attenborough's voice, yeah. They duck the audio.
To jump forward, trying to make it out.
That was just so bold. And again, goes straight to the flash kick, throws him into the corner.
Yeah, the best part was that Itabashi was ready for wake-up jump forward.
He was. Wow, I gotta say, so I'm a little pleased at the level of disrespect with which Daigo is playing. Oh, out of range.
Ooh, doesn't check the dash forward. Yeah, this time he jumps back. Daigo wants space to work with. Crushed again.
He gets it, but not ready.
Oh, the flash kick. And he shot the boom afterwards. Oh, he actually caught the startup of the flash kick.
I believe that is correct.
Whoa, he almost got the jump back,
but quite in position, and the EX juggle is going to close it out.
And robbed Itabashi Zangief.
He made the right call, but not quite in position.
Yeah, the game did not agree, and so Daigo's up 2-0 now. And he's trying to get the revenge on that donation coliseum. Somewhere Giuna is cheering, knowing that maybe some of that money might come back to him someday.
Oh, range.
Yeah, I like the backdash from Daigo. A lot of times when there's a throw whiff, Itabashi will command throw you. It's a good choice.
Waiting for that trade for the boom. Takes the trade, just wants the position, doesn't even want to try and go for.
Crushed again. He's got trigger available, but he chooses not to spend it.
And also dizzy, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Itabashi respected the reversal flash kick. He's going to be able to seal it here with the V-trigger.
And yes.
EX flash kick to close it out. Match point for another potential 3-0 here. That's surprising to see.
He's barely scratched the surface here. Got some ways to go.
Oh, look for that sweep anti-air, even if he did make it over the boom. And Daigo, the most impressive thing to me is how consistent his pressure has worked, right? He's always had those throws in the opportune moments.
And Daigo, I really love that as soon as he sees the parry, he's immediately in there with the throw. He says, you're going to try and parry my pokes? Coming right at you.
Yeah, his decision-making on when to move in is so impressive. Like, throwing booms and flash kicking, one thing, right? But knowing when to move forward is really tough in a matchup like this.
And especially just such a flip of the script against Zangief. You expect them to be running away from you the whole time. He's willing to go right in there, which is the difference maker.
Ooh, looking for that down medium. Once he wants to activate, it's out for Daigo. He's got it.
Ground. It's the flash kick and the setup. Oh, nice challenge from Itabashi.
But he goes for the EX, and Daigo very close to closing this out. V-skill boom is out. Itabashi's got one solid guess left until he's dead.
EX boom. No!
Oh!
So smart again. Just penetrating the defense. Itabashi not thinking about it. Laughs. Gotta respect it. Great match from the Beast. Some great decisions there from Itabashi, but not able to get it done in the clutch. And honestly, I mean, it's a tough match the whole way through.
Yeah.
Daigo's decision-making was next level. We saw Itabashi get robbed in a few instances, but yeah, that was the Beast the Beast matchup on paper and in the details as well.
Yeah, and the only person who's followed all the way to the crowd with the camera, Daigo Umehara, of course, moves on in the bracket here. He'll be playing up against, I